Hi folks, thanks for joining me again. Today I got a countryside scene for you today. Very simple composition. Couple of hills in the distance there, just softening off because the paper was still wet. And then along this tree line there, just scraped a few little buildings and details in with the card. Just give the viewer's eyes something to ponder upon as they're sort of scanning the horizon there. But before I show you how I painted this one, let's have a look at the materials. So the colours for this one, I've used ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, burnt umber and light red. They're all Cotman watercolours, and then just the 3 brushes. Got the large Ron Ranson hake and then a couple of riggers, a 0 and a number 3. Right, let's give it a good bit of clean water. A little bit more. I'm going to go raw sienna up in the sky, bring that down. I'm going to have a bit of ultramarine, a bit of Payne's grey. I'm going to bring that down from there. Push a bit in there as well. I'm going to mix the same colours together, raw sienna, bit of Payne's grey, ultramarine. Just brushing some mountains. There's one on that side. Using a clean damp brush just to do the bases, and I can strengthen the tops again. Let's just lighten out a little bit. Make it look a little bit misty. And then at the base, I'm going to pop a bit of green, I think. A bit of green and raw sienna. Let's stick that one up. Up like that. Bit of burnt umber, ultramarine, just that's what it definitely like. Well, let's clean the brush. I want to put some trees in, I think, just at the base of that mountain line. I'm just doing ultramarine, lemon yellow, a bit of Payne's grey, and I'll put these in pretty dark. Doing something like that. Just flick up a little bit there, make them look a bit more tree-like. Let's just get this flat against this board, and I want to put a little house in there. So I'm thinking a big shooter. Let's have it quite a little bit bigger than that. No, that ain't wrong side. Put another one next to it like that. We have another one over there, I think. If I just push up, I can just scrape in a few random details. very faint sort of telegraph poles there, just give the impression of a few little random details there as well. I don't know what it is, could be anything. Something more down there, something like that. Just gives the eye something to look at. Right, let's inject a little bit of colour. So I'm thinking, let's just try what the red looks like. Now what I want down here is like a path that just goes off into the distance. So this path, it's going to sort of sweep round like that and come forward, something like that. So let's brush some green in. Define this edge a little bit better. I want the path to sweep round a bit more. Let's take the rigger brush, I mean a bit of brown, a bit of blue, quite a dark mix. I'm just going to pop it in a few little details along here. I should have waited for that to dry actually. I've sort of rushed that a bit too much, but I'll leave that. I'll just leave it at that for the second. Let's clean the brush. Get a bit more yellow in there. I'm just doing, this is just straight lemon yellow. I'm just going to brush that in. I'm going to fill in these gaps here as well with it. And I want some more vibrant yellow over here. flat try to go any further. It's back to this. Let's use the little one. This is the zero rigger. And I'm just popping a few little more little fence posts and just things happening here on this little side of this hill. I think I'm going to put just have a few little mixing a bit of red and a bit of brown and blue. And these are just little things in the foreground. I just put one straight across it there, so they're not all the same. I'm going to bash in some foreground shadow. Just getting a bit of brown, bit of red, bit of blue. Mix these together. And I think this is just going to cut straight across like that. Stick a few little leaves and things on that, so I'm just going to put out a little bit of yellow. Let's clean this brush, scuff it up a bit with a tea towel, thin the hairs all over the place while it's drying. What I might do is just go into the blue first, get a bit of blue on there, a little bit of blue on the brush, and then just tap the yellow. I'm just going to start up the top and just mix that together. Quick dry. rigger brush. And I'll just where should we put him? I'll have him just little dog there in front of him. I need to do him a little bit bigger than that. Shadows there. Just not happy with how that man's come out. I've just fussed and fiddled over it. Let's make his shoulders a bit bigger. Right. Little birds up there, and then finally I'm just going to sign it down here and call that one done, I think. Let's stick a mount on that and see what it looks like. Here's our finished painting, so we're going to have a closer look at it. See the birds up in there in the sky, a bit of raw sienna, a bit of ultramarine in there as well. And then using the same colours with a bit of Payne's grey in there to do the distant hills. See, because the paper was wet, they've sort of softened off, just about to see sort of hazy edges. And then the distant trees were next, using the corner of the hake brush, and then into those I scraped these little buildings, and then all these little random details in front, fence posts and logs and things, and there in front of the houses. You can choose them to be anything you want them to be. Then we got another layer of land here. You can just see I've scraped a few little fence posts and things with the rigger brush. Same on the other side, just a little bit of rigger work there, just suggesting a few more little details. And then coming right into the foreground, kept the path light so that the shadows would show up as I cast them straight across there from these trees and things out of shot just to the left of picture. And then our little man and his dog walking into the little village there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks as always for watching, for your support. Very much appreciated. If you've got any questions, please ask. Keep practicing. Until next time, I'll see you again soon.